टेबल टेनिस मध्ये
touch and salute the holy feet of Bharat Mata, the most powerful and the most merciful. आज येथे उपस्थित सर्वांना माझा नमस्कार. Today we all gathered here to present the awards under the great stalwart who has contributed immensely for the development of Maharashtra, Yashwantrao Chavan's name. The Principal Secretary, Rural Development Panchayat Shriman Eknath Dawale, my colleagues from Raj Bhavan, Dr Prashant Narnaware and Ramamoorthy, the Divisional Commissioner of Konkan Dr Vijay Suryawanshi and presidents of various Zilla Parishads municipal councils and village panchayats, and our beloved people's representatives, officers and staff and their family members. I am pleased to associate myself with the Yashwantrao Chavanji's Panchayat Raj Abhiyan 2025 award ceremony by recognizing the rewarding and the outstanding work of Zilla Parishads and Panchayat Samitis and honoring the dedicated elected representatives, government functionaries and officers. The government of Maharashtra is promoting a healthy competition among them. Whether you do a work or you don't do a work, a day will get passed. 24 hours is not going to wait for anyone. So we have to realize that the days we are living, the days we are having an opportunity to serve the poorest among the poor, that is the greatest day in our life, and we have to do our best. I am not saying what you are doing must be the best. You must give out your best. That is what not everybody has been created with the same abilities and same talents by the God. But we should give our best for the welfare of the society. And today, all your great contributions are being remembered and being honored today. That is just to encourage the people to give their best for the society. I also congratulate the dedicated officers and the employees who are being specially commended for their commitment to the rural development. The Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji has rightly said, true democracy begins at the grassroots. Modi ji has described Panchayat Raj institution as the foundation of India's democratic framework and engineering the rural transformation. You all might have seen that we have already achieved and we have already become the 4th largest economy of the world. We have overtaken Japan. We never dreamt that we will be rising to this level 10 years back. We have overtaken UK, now we have overtaken Japan. Soon we are going to overtake Germany too. But all these development will be called as development when it is an inclusive development and it takes care of every sections of the society. The tribals, the scheduled caste people, the downtrodden of the every community, the rural, the remote rural areas also should be get addressed by these developments, and they should also enjoy the benefits of this development. Then only it can be called as inclusive development. Then only the development has some meaning. In this direction, your great contribution today is very much appreciated. The late Sri Yashwantrao Chavanji, the first Chief Minister of Maharashtra, was instrumental in introducing the 3-tier Panchayat Raj system, ensuring the decentralization of power. I have not seen in any other state the district panchayat is working so well. I had been the governor of, this is my fourth state, but I have not seen in the other states, including my home state, the district panchayat raj is not so well working. And really the concentration by the government on the panchayat raj is very much in Maharashtra. That also contributes a great for the development of the state, and we want to improve the GDP of Maharashtra, and I am sure with all your cooperation, the 1 trillion economy for Maharashtra is achievable in the nearest future. After the 73rd constitutional amendment, the Panchayat Raj system received constitutional status. This has enabled the development of leadership qualities among local representatives, many of whom become MLAs, MPs, and even ministers. That I have seen. They rise from Panchayat, district Panchayat Raj to the state level. Whomever I am meeting, so many ministers, they got their promotions in that way. That is a great tradition that Maharashtra is keeping in political arena also. It is really commendable that Maharashtra has provided 50% reservation for women in the local self-government institutions. Maharashtra is one of the few states which has Right of Service Act, under which various services are provided to the citizens at their doorsteps. And not many states have such progressive legislation. That is another great lead by our state Maharashtra as an example to the other states. In my capacity as the guardian of scheduled areas, I am focusing my attention on the development of the scheduled areas. I have also proposed the creation of model tribal villages, and I am happy that the Honorable Chief Minister Sriman Devendra Fadnavis ji is personally following up the matter. Yeah, GR has since been issued by the Tribal Development Department in this regard. We have to take care of the people who wants to live in isolation. They have to come out and they have to mix with the rest of the society. That is where the real development of the tribal people will take place. Efforts are being made to speed up administrative process and deliver services using computer, digital systems and various online portals and apps. I am glad that under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, the other housing schemes, approval has been granted for construction of lakhs of new houses. As it is mentioned by our Cabinet Minister in his speech, I am very happy that we are again leading for the housing of the poor. And when we are young, we used to hear that food for everyone, clothes for everyone, and house for every family. That was the slogan of most of the communists, but they failed with one thought, one thinking. They were always thinking about the distribution of the wealth. They never thought about creation of wealth. That is the difference between the leadership of Narendra Modi ji and others. Narendra Modi ji is more worried about creating the wealth. Once the wealth is created, then automatically it will get distributed to all the needy. That is how we can eradicate the poverty. If I am having 5 rupees in my pocket, I can distribute only that 5 rupees. If I am having 5 crores with me, I can distribute that 5 crores to the people. See, unless the GDP grows, the overall GDP grows, the wealth is getting created, you will not get funds for your good initiatives, good schemes, and you cannot take care of the need of the rural people. So we are making our journey in the right direction of the great Prime Minister of this country, who is Narendra Modi, means development. And Today, thousands of self-help groups have been established, benefiting numerous women self-help groups across the state. Mavim and NRLM women should work together to bring the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji of Lakpati Didi into reality. Yes, if you want to achieve a $1 trillion economy, there must be more and more Lakpati Didis created all over the state in the remote rural areas also. That is not in the hands of the government, that is not in the hands of the Prime Minister, or that is not in the hands of the Chief Minister, but it is in the hands of the you people who are sitting here, that you are really connected with the rural people at the ground level. In the past 4 months since I assumed the office, I visited almost all districts of Maharashtra, and I held review meetings with the district collectors, CEOs of Zilla Parishads, people's representatives, and others from the cross sections of the society. I also flagged off the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatras at various places. Through various Zilla Parishads and Panchayat Samitis, significant work is being done in health, education, water supply, sanitation and rural housing, eradication of malnutrition, social welfare and justice, women and child welfare, and the creation of basic infrastructure in the rural areas. I am happy that the national level Gram Panchayat from Maharashtra have consistently won the National Panchayat Raj Awards. This shows how dedicated you are, how hardworking you are, what is your high involvement in your work. That has to be appreciated, and this day is a great appreciation for all of you. And we are also very happy that our state is leading the path as an exemplary for the rest of the country. I will call upon the Panchayat Raj institutions to involve citizens in participatory and inclusive planning through Gram Sabhas. These Gram Sabhas should be conducted in its real sense. People should speak fearlessly in the Gram Sabhas. Let them speak anything. Some are possible, some may not be possible, some are possible in the long run. We have to segregate the ideas and we have to work on that. Any plan, it will be always short-term plan, long-term plan and middle-range plan. So we have to listen to them and we should encourage them to give their ideas. And I will also call upon the Panchayat bodies to implement flagship schemes like PM Awas Yojana, Manrega, Jal Jeevan Mission and Swachh Bharat Abhiyan effectively. These all are taking place. Today I have seen one YouTube documentary in that Nagaland village has been selected as the most neat and clean village of the country. And the people, they are using, even if we put some wastage on the road, they are not going to say anything to us. One of the village member will come and take it and put it into the waste basket. So that we are getting humiliated that we have done a wrong thing. So that type of awareness has to be created. Without an awareness, creating a neat and clean village is never possible. And I once again congratulate all the awardees and they express my sincere appreciation to the Department of Rural Development and Panchayat Raj, Government of Maharashtra for organizing this great program in the name of the great stalwart who lived for the country and who lived throughout his public life as a Puritan who has nothing for himself, who has given everything for the society. We always appreciate the right people, whether they belong to any party, that doesn't matter. We have to appreciate all the good work done by all the good stalwarts. And I wish you all every success in your future endeavors. Goop Goop, Dhanabad, and Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Maharashtra. And I am sure both the ministers are so young, they will take more and more care. What they are taking today is appreciable, but their vision will expand and expand, that they will not stop till Maharashtra reaches $1 trillion economy and every rural section is self-sufficient. Thank you everyone.